What makes 80 Stretch stand out? For one, the opportunity for us to interact with in a very deep way some really fantastic entrepreneurs and startup companies in the industries in which we play. I would say number two is the excitement that this brings to not just the startups that we work with, but also our employee base. This is really energizing and becomes fuel, I think, to continue to drive innovation to the next level at Avery Dennison.
AD Stretch has been a great program for us. And the reason why it is great is that we have seen other programs. This is a very directed, very programmatic nature. And we were able to actually do it one by one step and into the journey. One. Two is that the business users were involved from day one. So the journey on a week-to-week basis, we are able to work with them very closely and achieve the results which were meaningful for them. And that's kind of what we have seen in this program, which makes it really successful.
Because the culture between corporate and startup, as you know, is quite different. And I think accelerators are a beautiful way to bridge this gap and to force corporates to get a better understanding what startups are about, and for startups to get a better understanding what corporates are about. So I think AD Stretch, great example of corporate to startup collaboration.
Being a coach of Murray gave me an opportunity to think outside of the box, to see challenges differently, to overcome certain things on the how do you bring an idea to fruition, and it's a completely different set of mind versus what we have in Avery Dennison, and it's definitely a lot of learnings.
Throughout our Mori journey, we've been part of many different accelerator programs, but what really makes AD Stretch stand out are two things. One, it's the structured support that we had throughout the program, and the huge in-depth advice and support we had from different internal experts and team members. Second of all, it's the funding. It really gave us a boost to our development, and it meant that we could develop a new product and test it in a real-life environment with real customers.
One of the things that was so special as part of AD Stretch was the open-mindedness for Avery Dennison to look at innovative solutions to solve old questions or old problems.
For me in particular, being on the venture investment side, I think AD Stretch enables us to really build a sandbox and a playground to really work with a lot of these emerging technologies and find new solutions to solve global problems.
I have really loved working with AD team, and we have had an enormous amount of support, and consequently we've had a lot of learning from lots of different people within the team that we met regularly. We've learned a lot about labeling that we really would have struggled to understand without the AD team. And we've also learned a lot and developed a lot on our tech end. So we've now connected our platform to the Atma IO platform, and everything is running really smoothly.
I think that having a pilot champion was very unique, so that we actually have an internal advocate within the company. Other accelerator programs I've been a part of haven't had that. And so having that internal voice that can actually help us navigate what is a huge company was invaluable for us, because it could take a startup years to make its way through a company the size of Avery Dennison without having a pilot champion.
External focus and innovation are two of Avery Dennison's core values, and AD Stretch exemplifies those values in action. As we look to innovate and solve some of the world's biggest challenges, AD Stretch opens our aperture. It allows us to partner, understand new technologies, understand new ways of solving some of those problems.